Hello people, I'm Vito and welcome back to Battalion Wars with Robberlink.
Hi. That's me. There we go. That's me.
Somewhere among that cluster of units. So where we last left off, we attempted this particular mission once. We got kind of overwhelmed with seemingly infinite infantry, and artillery and gunships, as well as those MG towers.
Yeah.
So we took out the artillery this time. We're trying to deal with all these frickin' infantry and that tank. And hopefully we can make it this time without losing all of our forces.
Yes. So let's get right back into it.
I keep thinking that you left someone behind, but it's that frickin' capture point flag that's appearing on your map.
Oh, I might lose this tank. Ooh, Jerry can. Okay.
Nice. Saved it.
Praise Jerry.
And his cans. Unless it turns out Jerry is a terrible person, in which case, just praise the can. Praise the can. Potentially praise or screw Jerry, depending on who he is.
We don't know his angle in this.
Do we?
I don't know. Who is Jerry Can, inventor of Jerry Cans? What were his motivations?
Alright, that's two. Get another. Yeah, you might need to frickin' rush the objective now if you want those fighters, because the gunships are incoming. Alright, I think we're much better off now.
Excellent work, Commander. You freed the frontier pilots. Now
okay, I guess those are VTOL.
ASAP. Fighters are the fastest of all airborne combat vehicles, but their heat-seeking missiles are only effective against other air units. As with gunships, you must press and hold the R button and tilt the control stick if you wish to adjust your altitude.
All right.
Sorry, are you moving your head to avoid the mic blocking your screen? Because I just readjusted it for you.
Sometimes. Other times I'm just kind of like, right, how do I fly? Oh, right. Wait, why are you not targeting the airship? Or gunship? Frick. I don't want to be a fighter.
You want to be a defender?
Yes.
Defender. Guardian.
Nemesis. Defiance. Why does it keep looking at the ground units?
Maybe if you go lower and then aim upwards? Maybe if you also give yourself some more distance? Screw that.
Alright. What is the objective now? Clear the skies. Okay.
Where is it?
What? Clear the skies of what?
Can you...
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, they're over there.
I was gonna ask if you could, like, zoom out in case they were off the bounds, but... They are. You just can't zoom out, I assume.
Yeah, no, I can't zoom out or in, only with the little magnifying glass.
Oh, of course.
That's the enemy strato destroyer. Clear the skies, Commander.
Are you sure you don't want to pilot the fighter?
Fine, I'll try again.
You could probably also command the other one.
That's what I was going to do.
The primary fuel tank is located in its rear section. Now you know where to aim, Commander.
I also could just shoot it in general.
That is a lot of propellers. Is that different from the other bombers that they sent?
Now you mention it, I think so. Yeah, I think there's like regular bombers and then Stratos bombers. Stratos destroyers, that's right. I just realized it's a freaking biplane design. Like it's got two sets of wings.
Yeah. And it just has frickin' tons and tons of props. I want to say, I once saw part of like I think it was a DVD set or something. I want to say it was probably from the History Channel about dogfights or whatever. I remember they did mention there was like a triplane that was like really maneuverable.
Outstanding, Commander. That's the Frontier's first successful engagement against an enemy strato-destroyer. If I know the Kaiser, he'll be furious.
I can't turn this thing around.
Well, off I go.
Congratulations, Commander. You have recaptured Beachy Point and liberated the survivors of the expeditionary force.
The loss of this island is of no consequence to me. Xylvania shall prevail. It is our destiny!
Can I turn around now?
I was going to pause, look at the map, see where I am, but I'm denied to that as well.
Yeah, I think that triplane I mentioned, like, I think it could turn really well even if it was going like super slowly and whatnot, so it could like turn on a dime. It was really maneuverable. I wonder, I think it might have been German.
Huh. All right.
All right, new unit fighter. The F-19 Poltergeist is the most advanced jet fighter yet. It has twin air-to-air Silverfish missile pods that are perfect for taking down enemy aircraft. The inaccuracy of its missiles against sub-radar targets limits its usefulness in an air-to-ground role. And that's why it gives you gunships. They want them to be in like very specific roles.
Yes. It's kind of like Pikmin, honestly. You have to have like the right Pikmin for the right job.
It's Pikmin for boys.
Yeah.
I mean, we have made the joke the way the infantry jump out of freaking transport copters and whatnot. They
Yeah.
just pop out kind of like Pikmin do.
And even the kind of like whistle sound effect when you give them orders.
True. All right. Next mission, Herman's Heroes. That sounds familiar
As
to me.
opposed to Hogan's Heroes,
Maybe.
which is a TV show.
Your battalion of greenhorn grunts and hardened veterans must infiltrate and sabotage 3 key Xylvanian installations on Coconut Island. Liberate the Solar Empire captives held there to add extra impetus to your assault. Impetus?
I don't actually know how it's pronounced.
Impetus, probably impetus.
I'm not even entirely sure what it means, but
Yeah.
let's add some to the assault.
Sprinkle some on, like salt.
Yes. What?
Did you see that? We flanked their blockers in the neutral zone and blitzed their defense wide open. Austin, Betty, join us. I was just going through the latest action replays with our new ally.
Our new ally.
General Herman has an excellent command of military strategy.
He does?
Indeed. But the greatest general is she who averts conflict altogether. Wouldn't you say? T, anyone?
I didn't catch all of that, but frickin' magic or something?
I don't particularly remember that being a thing.
Huh. Interesting. That's a lot to process. It's just, oh, okay. Magic.
Head hut, Commander. North of our position are 3 Xylvanian military targets. A munitions dump.
Go on.
A fuel refinery.
Nice explosive targets on both. What about the third? Something else explosive?
And a communications tower.
Yeah, we can work with it.
I was just about to say that. We can make it work.
Captured frontier missile and bazooka veterans are being held in these installations.
I thought that was like a Tau soldier from 40K for a moment.
A I've marked your military targets with gold stars and the POWs with silver stars. Now get to it, Commander.
All right.
Yeah, for a sec I thought that flag thing sticking out of his backpack, I thought that was like a chainsaw blade.
Okay. Okay, there's a bit to deal with.
Yeah, the map doesn't look too big, but it's very jam-packed full of enemies.
Yeah.
Keep this in mind. You gotta complete all your primary objectives before I'll authorize an extraction. Understood?
Greetings, General Herman. The Solar Empire comes to its new ally with a special request.
What is it, Empress Lei-Qo? The Frontier always does whatever it can for its pals.
A handful of my loyal Solar warriors have been exposed to the dishonor of capture by the enemy.
Ma'am, it'll be our pleasure, Commander. Consider those Soul POWs another secondary objective.
Okay, good. I was worried you were going to say to do you the favor of not blowing anything up, and we were going to be very sad if that was the case. We have frickin' fireworks to set off.
All right, I'm a little concerned about all the light tanks, though.
Can you manually bazooka them out of range?
The thing is, I need bazookas.
Oh, you don't have any yet? No. Okay.
Nope. So, I think that might be my first objective. Scan bazookas. Then, maybe missiles, but,
Yeah, there's no enemy aircraft yet, but what do you want to bet when you get to like a third base or maybe that left base?
Yeah.
They might have some. Otherwise, why would they exist?
Just, a little drive-by. Whoa.
Look at these pro moves dodging all those rockets. It certainly wasn't just by sheer luck.
No, sir. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to get anything done in any reasonable amount of time this way.
Might need more forces.
That's not what I meant to do.
Oops. That is a rock, sir.
Help! I need backup.
That's a tree, sir, not your backup.
Oh, no. I don't want to go into the river.
Whatever it is. It could be both, who knows?
I do not wish to descend vertically.
Here, drive me up to the edge so I can see, sir. Then I can tell you. I'm sure you won't accidentally go careening off the edge. Whoa. What happened to him?
I have no idea.
My life is in danger. Super jump. Away. But it did not avail him.
Alright. This way, men. Whee!
Dang, those are some very solid vines.
We're now approaching the fuel refinery that supplies Xylvanian attack vehicles throughout the Coral Atolls. Patrol and Xylvanian gunships watch over the fuel refinery at all times.
Oh.
Commander, the perimeter of the refinery is heavily guarded with MG nests and enemy patrols.
Were you going to say something else? I guess not. Okay.
Yeah, for a sec you had me worried you were stuck on that tree.
Oh no, I was just waiting. Do I have to get this first then?
Oh, do they have gunships in there? Oh.
Well, that's what it said. I don't... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then maybe... About face! Excuse me. Stop freaking out.
Yeah, I have. Okay, yeah, I literally only have grunts that could probably hit the gunships. Plus the heavy recon. There's our flamethrowers and mortars.
That's 2 trees, sir.
Shut. I'm actually about to die.
Oh, are you taking damage from doing that?
I feel like I was.
Yeah, I think you had more health before, so that answers our question.
Yeah, I think I'll just,
Let's walk. Like, sir, you have lost your driving privileges. You will now go on foot.
Ah, well.
Man, I didn't bring my board.
We.
Closing in on the communications tower that controls the gunships in this quadrant.
Oh, it controls the gunships.
Gunships have a fix on you via the communications tower. Capture it and they'll be fighting blind.
Does that mean?
Looks quiet, huh? Don't let appearances deceive you, Commander. Inside the base are MG nests and enemy patrols. Use your mortar troops to eliminate them.
Does that mean, like, they have an accuracy disadvantage afterwards, or what?
Maybe. Or maybe they just can't use them? Either way, any advantage against them would be nice,
Yes, indeed.
considering how much they frickin' hurt.
Alright, miniguns, MG nest. There. Thank goodness I can lock on through walls. If only I could shoot over the walls. Kidding me. These are the worst mortars ever.
You might need to peek around the corner. Just to fire, though.
No, I can't shoot while I'm jumping, okay.
Yeah, you might want to peek before your allies do it for you and get themselves shot. Because that seems like it might be happening.
Ow.
This puny battalion dares to assault Uva's communications tower! Gunship! Attack!
Oh, he's sending the gunships, so destroy it quickly and yeah, get the missile dudes. I think they're above you.
Oh. Not anymore.
Very good, sir.
Uva's communications tower is in enemy hands. Call in the reinforcements. Hello? Hello?
Tower's ours, but we still gotta destroy the munitions dump and capture the fuel refinery.
It's like, oh great, we already had the communication lines. Now we have 2 to our enemy.
Alright. So that's that taken care of. Now we should be able to take this on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope it's not too bad.
Also, speaking of the Solar Empire, who are now our allies, we could talk about Sins of a Solar Empire.
Yay!
A different Solar Empire, but still.
The enemy approaches. Get to your positions. Man the towers.
So it's strange because Sins of a Solar Empire has had like, I want to say 2 or 3 expansions, but still never any campaign mode as far as I know.
Which is so weird because they have like lore for the factions.
Yeah, they have like an opening cinematic that, you know, says things are going on. I think they even have like a different one, at least for Rebellion.
Yeah, I know. They must, because in that it shows off the new Titan ships.
Yeah. But I did hear there is a second one that released. I think for a while it was like limited to the Epic Game Store only, but I think by now it might be on Steam. I wonder if they finally made a campaign for it. Or if it's just, you know, a bit of a different game. I haven't looked into that. I should probably search that up. Does Sins of a Solar Empire 2 have its own campaign?
If it does, that actually might be a point, like, to buy it for.
Yeah. Because, like, if we wanted to do Sins of a Solar Empire for a video, it would probably have to be multiplayer. No campaign to go through.
Sorry, I'm kind of trying to focus.
Yeah. Want to make sure you don't get killed by the watchtowers. I was about to say, are they actually armed? But then it started firing at you.
Bazookas heed my call. I summon thee.
Do you want to have your men move maybe away from the fuel tanks before you shoot them?
That's fine. What are you talking about?
It's like, I'm here, what's going on, people? Oh no!
I see you in the distance.
And another.
What the frick?
They're coming back for refueling, maybe?
So let me get the recon over here. Hopefully it doesn't kill itself. Guys, please.
It's one dude.
Whoa.
Okay, somehow that did not blow up the fuel tanks.
Of course not. These are indestructible.
Oh, are they? I guess there is
guess.
I guess there is a capture point, so yeah.
And I can't target them. All right.
I think...
Fuel.
Is it just all of your men that are causing the lag? It almost seems like the smoke coming out was causing lag.
I feel like it might have been the smoke, honestly.
Want to steal Ubel's precious fuel? Scramble the gunships!
What gunships?
Yeah, you don't have any more, do you?
Wait, do you?
Yeah, no, I don't think he has any more. Nah.
Ubel's supplies have gone up in smoke. What will Kaiser Vlad think of Ubel now?
All right, Commander. Only the munitions dump left on your list of primary objectives.
You know, he says his supplies are up in smoke, but we didn't get the satisfaction of actually blowing up the fuel tanks. This angers me.
I'm sorry. I'll try to find something to blow up in here.
Does it work?
This is the munitions dump, Commander. You gotta destroy the weapons stockpile, but watch out.
Ubel sees the enemy approaching his weapons store. Man the heavy recons! Attack immediately!
These are the most useless mortars I have ever seen.
You might want to command your rocket dudes to fight the tanks.
The explosions are like fireworks on Xylvania Day.
Yeah.
But wait! Those are Vlad's
Hello.
favorite missiles! Oh!
Jeez, what is going on?
Commander, but I got some bad
Everything.
command reports that
Oh, boy.
division of Xylvanian troops approaching.
Your cat made Uber very angry.
Head to the extraction point marked on your radar, Commander.
Why am I a flame trooper?
I don't know. Because your last dude died?
You have my eternal gratitude, General. My warriors will now assist you in your endeavors.
Thanks nothing of it, little lady. What are friends?
Oh, I don't actually control them. Okay. Whoa, they got lasers.
Huh.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I guess they're completely energy-based weapons? And such? Do they have a hover tank?
No. That's decidedly not hovering.
They just have big wheels instead of treads. Okay.
Alright.
I think it's just the... Do you still need to get that ammo dump there, or no?
No, I think I got it.
Alright.
Quitters make me sick, Commander. Now get back and finish what you started.
Are you
Huh?
Did you go off map? Did you take the wrong exit? I don't know. There is still an ammo dump, I think. Maybe it is bugged and it says you blew them up even though you didn't? I have no idea.
Alright.
Just to be safe.
Alright, now can I leave?
Maybe? Whoa.
Oof.
Sorry, we have magic anti-collision tanks. Kind of teleported you out of the way.
Yeah. Says there's someone above me, I think, on the bridge.
I was starting to wonder if that was the bridge. Just because it appears red on the map.
No, it said rifleman.
Okay. You get to live this time. We're busy. So, I was wondering, I know in Sins of a Solar Empire I liked the Advent because they reminded me of the Aeon Illuminate from Subcom, and you usually played TEC.
Yes.
Do you know if you usually played as Loyalist or Rebel in the
Loyalist.
Rebellion mode or expansion? Because I don't know if I ever really committed to either Loyalist or Rebel for Advent.
I definitely, like, always pick TC Loyalist. Because they're very defensive. Like, they can get bonuses just for being in friendly territory.
Yeah, because
and also you can still make friends. Whereas the TC Rebels, I think, genuinely have, like, the worst opinions for and from everyone. But they kind of make up for it by being able to recruit pirates.
Commander, don't you just love it when a plan comes together?
Will we all fit in that?
Jubal has failed again. It is only a matter of time before Vlad demotes him to the rank of boot polisher.
What? Did the transport just, like, bump into a tree or something?
I'm not sure, I didn't see.
It kind of, like, went forward and then lurched back.
Whoops. How does a tree, sir?
Because why'd you have to live?
But yeah, in the Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion expansion, each of the three factions gets their own, like, sub-factions of Loyalist and Rebel. You have to pick one, I think.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's strange because I think the Visari aliens, their Rebel faction is the one that actually gets along with everyone.
Yeah, because I think their whole thing is they're trying to recruit more allies to hopefully fight the big threat that we don't know what it is.
Yeah, because were their loyalists like just stick to themselves, run away from that big threat?
Yeah, I think so. Whereas the rebels at least want to take others along with them.
Yeah. Instead of just, trying to tear through them or whatever.
All right.
Call sign Eagle, but we'll leave that for next time.
Yep.
We met the Solar Empire. They're not baddies this time. I don't know if they are in the second game or not. I don't remember. But,
From what I remember, I don't think they are. But they'll have to wait for the long future. Long future. It's a long ways away.
Yeah.
In the future. Okay.
Words are hard.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that I'm a bit sleep deprived, and you probably are too.
It's fine, though. This is the end.
For today.
Yes.
So we will end this here for now, and we will continue this next time.
So, dear viewers, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.